I need you to hear me today. Not just with your ears, but with your heart, with the depth of your soul, with that place inside you that still dares to dream, even when everything around you tries to suffocate those dreams. But first, let me be brutally honest with you. This is a difficult path, and you already know it. But what I want to say is that you know trading is hard. It's unforgiving. It's not the kind of path that most people can walk. And you've probably asked yourself at least once, why does it have to be this hard? Why can't you just catch a break? But here's the truth. It's difficult because it pays so well. It's difficult because the reward on the other side is so extraordinary that it demands extraordinary effort to reach it. Because if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? Everybody would be wealthy. If it was easy, it wouldn't just change your life. But the very thing that makes this journey brutal is what makes it worth it. The difficulty is the price of admission to the life you've been dreaming of. And that's the nature of Forex trading. You see, trading is not just a market, it's not just charts, it's not just numbers on the screen, it's a mirror. Trading reflects you right back at yourself. Your fear, your impatience, your greed, your ego, all of it gets exposed when you sit in front of that screen. And that's why so many fail. They think that they are trading the market, but really they're just wrestling with themselves. And that wrestling is taking place in your mind. The market has no emotions, but it will drag yours into the light. It will expose it. Candles are just data, but your heart will read them like fate. You'll stare at a red candle and you'll feel that fear tighten up your chest. You'll see a green candle and feel greed whisper, just one more trade. You see, that's the nature of trading. It's not just financial, it's spiritual, psychological, emotional. It's a reality you have to face within yourself. It will test every single crack in your armor. And if you pass this test, it will transform you into someone who's unrecognizable compared to where you were when you first began. Because let's be honest, where you are right now isn't the same as where you first started, right? And that's where you experience the whispers of doubt. So while you fight this internal battle, there is going to be an external one too. You will hear the whispers of naysayers, the doubters. Even family, the people that you love the most might look at you with doubt in their eyes. Have you ever looked at somebody that you love, but you can see the doubt in their eyes? They're doubting you. They won't understand why you spend hours staring at these candles on a chart. They won't understand why you're putting in so much work. They won't understand how you've not been able to convert what looks like work. They won't understand why you wake up early or stay up late. They'll just ask you, why don't you get a real job? They'll shake their heads when you take losses or you tell a member of your family, oh, I've taken a loss. That's why when I first started, the mistake I made is telling people I started trading. Because you'll hear them mumble, I told you this wouldn't work. And that cuts deep. It cuts deep because you love these people, right? Because you want them to believe in you. You want them to see what you see. But let me tell you this, their disbelief does not define your destiny. Their voices only have the power that you give them. You don't need them to see it. You need your belief to roar louder than their doubts. And that's where resilience and self-belief will kick in, because there will be days that you want to quit. There's going to be days where you feel like the market hates you. Days where you stare at your account and you wonder if you're just fooling yourself. Do I even know how to trade? Imposter syndrome kicks in heavily. And those are the moments there that separate the weak from the strong. Because the truth is, resilience isn't just built on easy days. Self-belief isn't forged when everything goes your way. They are built in the fire of failure, in the nights where you cry but still come back the next day. You must trust, not just hope, but truly trust that you will make this happen because you put in the work. Your data proves it. Even when the evidence isn't just there yet. You're on your journey, but you know you're going to put in the work. Even when your balance is bleeding, your account size is bleeding, you're in drawdown. Even when everyone has stopped believing in you. You see, your belief has to be like oxygen. You cannot live without it. You can't live without belief. But let me tell you something, belief becomes delusional when you think your current self is enough. The you of today is not enough. You see, the current version of you is not enough to reach your goals. And I don't say that to insult you. I had to grow out of my own shell. I say that to you to challenge you. The you sitting here right now cannot carry you to financial freedom, to a sense of mastery, to success. To reach your goals, you must evolve. You must outgrow yourself. You must develop personally. Do personal development, read, learn, train your mind, nourish your mind with positivity. You must build habits that make discipline automatic. You must train your thinking so that when fear or greed comes knocking, your rationality answers the door, not your emotion. You must cultivate positive energy, not toxic positivity, but a real, unshakable mindset that sees opportunity even in loss. What do I mean by that? Some of you guys hit stop loss and think, oh, it was stopped out. No, you must see a stop loss as data. You see stop loss as, okay, I was told I was incorrect here. Let me change this now for the next trade. Understand this. You are in a process of becoming, and every single loss, every single setback, all of the drawdown you're in, failure, that is not a punishment. It is fuel for your transformation. It's fuel, but you will never take it as fuel if you're arrogant. Thinking, oh, I should be funded. I should get payouts now because I've been trading for 5 years. 6 years, 7 years. So let me give you this one warning. And this one warning comes from a place of love. You see, arrogance will destroy you. The market has a way of humbling those who think they've arrived. I don't know what it is, but it's like the market knows who's arrogant and it just humbles arrogant people. See, the moment you start saying, I've got this figured out, I don't need to be careful anymore, that's when you set yourself up for failure. So stay humble, stay teachable, coachable, stay hungry. Never call yourself a master, because the second you do, this market will remind you of who's really in charge. Approach every trade as a student, not someone who's trying to conquer. Because this game is not built upon arrival. You will never ever feel like you've arrived. Oh, I'm here now, that's it. No, because there are always going to be different ways that you are going to be tested. You are always growing, you are always learning, you are always sharpening. So stay sharp and be humble. Learn to manage risk properly, because risk management isn't just numbers on a screen, it's an emotional battle. You see, this topic of risk management right here, this is where the ultimate battle is either won or lost. Because risk management is not just mathematics. It's the hardest discipline you will ever face. You would want to double down on a trade. You're gonna wanna chase losses. You're gonna wanna throw all the rules out the window after a big win because you feel like you're the guy. You're invincible now. But hear me out. Losing trades will not kill you, but losing discipline will. If you don't respect the risk, you will bleed. Of course you're gonna bleed. If you treat the market like a casino, it's gonna treat you like a gambler. Rightly so, right? And gamblers always lose in the end. Risk management isn't just about being safe. It's about staying alive long enough to win. How many trades have hit stop loss but your accounts have still been alive? You still managed to keep your account because your risk management was on point. So hitting stop loss, taking losses, that's normal. That's normal. It's the discipline of risk management that keeps you in the game. So here is my heartfelt advice to you combined with a warning. Believe. Believe in yourself when no one else does. Respect the market when your ego doesn't want to. Grow beyond the version of yourself that exists right now. Protect your discipline like it's your lifeline, because it is. And know this, you have to believe in you even when you doubt yourself, even when you stumble, even when you cry in frustration. I see something in you, because if you guys follow me and you're part of my mentorship, I like to believe that I built you guys to a level where we see things the same. I see that potential and greatness in you. I see somebody who's fighting every single day. I see somebody who has the courage to take a road that most people wouldn't even dare to step on. That courage tells me that you are somebody who's going to make it. This journey will demand every ounce of who you are. It will demand sacrifice. But on the other side lies freedom, pride, joy, and a life where you can look in the mirror and say, I did it. I didn't quit. I became who I needed to be. So you should stand up, breathe deep, wipe off that doubt because it's nonsense. The fear, the pain, wipe it all away. Step back into the market with that fire in your eyes, because you are not just traders. Traders are looked down upon, but we are actually warriors because we're fighting with our mind every single day. You are builders of your future, and the world has no choice but to get out of your way. Now go make it happen. Go make your family proud. Go pay off your mum's debt. Go and show yourself what you're capable of, because there are people in your family that are counting on you. I believe in you. Go and make it happen, man, because you can.
Because if I keep going on the charts, if I keep exposing my caveman brain to the fluctuations of money, to the fluctuations of price action, what happens? The emotional, the survival, the caveman brain comes online. And our job, our role is to manage that caveman. Like I said in my previous video, you can never get rid of that emotional brain. You must learn how to control it. And how do you control it? By minimizing, by taking yourself out of the fight, bringing yourself out of the battle, okay? Building that self-control, building that self-discipline, and following your routine of going on the charts. Okay guys, what's going on everyone? And welcome back to another weekly review. Welcome back to another weekly recap, giving you guys an update of the past trading week, my wins, my losses, my mindset, my beliefs, all the trades I've taken and how I'm feeling overall. So, we are currently the 9th of February 2025. We have finished off the first trading week of the month. And the past trading week, I executed 2 trading positions. So guys, my first trading position was Euro USD. This resulted in a profit of plus 2%. Over the weekend, we had a major gap, plus we had major support and a nice overall setup. So this trade was taken for plus 2%, which is great. Lasted about 2 days, I believe, on 2 trading days. So that was a nice in and out trade. So my second trading position was CAD yen. This resulted in just over 0.5% profit. This was a quick pullback play, a quick in and out day trade. So my trading plan, if the momentum fails, if we enter Asia and we haven't had much movement, I always close down the trading position. My trading personality is day trading, so I'm just looking for the short-term plays. So that resulted in just over 0.5%. So overall, that is it for the previous week. 2 trades taken, both winners, resulting in 2.5% profit so far for the month. And it's a great start to the month because the most important thing when you first enter a new month is getting points on the board, you know, especially with the Euro USD trade. I could have extended it. I could have held on to the trading position longer. My philosophy, my mindset is getting points on the board as early as possible, okay? Because now I'm in a position where I'm up 2.5% and now I can slow down. I can look at taking those trades a little bit longer and pushing them a little bit further if I want to, because now I've got some profit banked in. I'm good for the rest of the month. And I truly believe that's a very important thing because, you know, you could be pushing these big trades, but they can always pull back and then you could always go break even. For me, my strategy early on in the month, I like to bank some profit. I like to get points on the board, which puts me in a great position, not just financially, but also mentally, because it's about controlling those emotions. And the mindset mantra I want to share with you guys this week, okay, this is something that I really doubled down on last week, was every time you go on the charts, ask yourself why. I said this in previous videos, but I think it's so important, okay? Whatever your trading style, whatever your trading strategy, if you do not need to be on the charts, I want you to get off, okay? Because, like I always say, every trader knows what to do. It's just, can you execute it in the moment? And of course, if you're in that human thinking brain, of course you can execute it. But once that caveman, once that emotional brain comes online, you start self-sabotaging. So I want you to get into the habit and routine, just like I do all the time. I set myself rules, I set myself a routine. If I do not need to be on the charts, then I get myself off, okay? So most of my trading positions are based off the 4-hour time frame. So that means, okay, I execute the trading position and then I do not go on the charts until the next 4 hours. Because if I keep going on the charts, if I keep exposing my caveman brain to the fluctuations of money, to the fluctuations of price action, what happens? The emotional, the survival, the caveman brain comes online. And our job, our role is to manage that caveman. Like I said in my previous video, you can never get rid of that emotional brain. You must learn how to control it. And how do you control it? By minimizing, by taking yourself out of the fight, bringing yourself out of the battle, okay? Building that self-control, building that self-discipline, and following your routine of going on the charts. So I say to myself, if I do not need to be on the charts, I get myself off the charts, okay? I come back every 4 hours. You place a trade, you come back when it's over. You do not need to know how your trade is getting on. Because what happens? If your trade is going against you, what are you going to do? You're going to move your stop, you're going to stack up, you're going to close the position early, or you're going to re-add to the position, you're going to increase your risk. You can eliminate all that if you're not on the charts, okay? So that's what I want you to take away from this video. Every time you go on the charts, ask yourself why. If you do not need to be on the charts, get yourself off. Take yourself out of the fight. Take yourself out of the battle. And I guarantee you, it will help. You know, I executed my trading positions and I said to myself, I don't care what happens. I'm here to trade 100 trades. I don't care about one individual trade, but my caveman brain does. Therefore, I have to take myself out of the fight. Delete trading view, delete MT4 if you have to, delete your phone, don't take your phone out if you have to. Set a position, follow your trading plan, and come back after because you'll be in a better state of mind, okay? Taking those deep breaths. So, that is today's video, guys. The first week of February completed. 2 trades, plus 2.5%. And yeah, I'm excited to see what we have in store for the rest of the month for this coming week. So, let me know how you guys got on, the good, the bad. How are you doing this week? Are you making the correct decision? Are you winning? Are you losing? What are you reflecting on? And I hope you are improving. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you all in the next one.